It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Tremaine Edmunds. He's a nightmare to deal with.
Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. Third down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Back to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now it's Piron. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
On the ground, this is Piron. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win.
Now a loose football, but this is taken in by a teammate.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
On second down, Richardson. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
Nothing a head coach loves to see more, Mike, than the offense and the defense not only playing well, but playing well at the same time. Complementary football. Score on your opening drive. Defense comes out, punches him in the mouth defensively with 2 straight sacks. That's the early statement they were hoping to make today.
And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 43 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try to run. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Ford on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, There was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A big-time play for the Bears. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the carry is Piron. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He's going to run it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. This drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Richardson to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run. It's P-Run. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the outside, he's got Harrison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Open man, right side. He's got it. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Chicago.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That is caught downfield by Odunze. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down.
26-yard line. 1st down there.
Tight end on the move left. That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Bears' 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bears have it, and he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Well, Greg, they were playing with fire. He lost the ball once. This time it is not only fumbled, but returned for a touchdown by the defense.
Yeah, now you're starting to sense a little bit of a trend here, Mike. I mean, twice he's put the ball on the ground. This time leads directly to a defensive touchdown. He has to do a better job. Keep two hands on the ball. Ball security in the pocket. They work on it every single day in quarterback drills. It's gotten away from them today. This is something that defenses are going to continue to attack.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Richardson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Here's P-Rob. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Moore going in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
Back to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard?
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. For the sideline, he's got down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Richardson going to look to throw.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Pass right side to down. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Room to run inside the 40. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 23-yard line. That one good for 29.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10. Now Richardson, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Richardson. There he goes. And he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Ford on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Bears sending out their punt team. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Colts offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, it's Richardson. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line. So we have reached halftime, and the visiting Bears are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. Josh Jacobs with a touchdown run. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the Dog Pound. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Browns trying to hold on and claim victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Trey Benson. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. The offense is getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks
First
out of here with a victory.
As we expected, we'll see both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. Will take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. Now Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They put Woods in motion. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there, but primarily through the air, with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Richardson. And he's got Woods. It's complete. He is in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indy. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a relaxed guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Colts cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. Didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for P-Rod. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. On play action, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.